All right, we're live. What's going on, everybody? As my buddy takes a swig of his spit out tobacco juice.
Yeah.
Everybody, thanks for being here. This was just an off the cuff, off the cuff. What is this? Live?
It's alive. I think it's alive.
Yeah, it's alive. We got Arju Enju. What's going on? Brett Metals, how you doing? Nathaniel Prine, Jote Guy,
Clutch.
Ripon. How's everybody? Budget Bullion. How's the sound, guys? Is that okay? And the
Sounds great to me, but I know you're not asking.
No, I want to know if it sounds okay to you. And the music in the background, great. Okay, Stormy, I just realized those have been out for 5 days. Sorry. Those have been out for 5 days. I don't know what you're talking about, Le Petit. I'm missing something there, buddy. Kathy Miller, hey, how are you? Sounds good, says Budget. And the music's okay, not too loud. Perfect. By the way, I want to just quickly compliment, again, DOA's setup. Let them see the coolness. And the colors. I'm digging the magenta with that teal.
I knew you were gonna say it.
I'm liking it,
dude. I'm just gonna tell them. I had some design guys really mess with it to mess with you. I was trying to mess with you because you like the aqua blues and the magentas. I was like, I want seafoam green and I want rich pink, and so that technically they were different. So we went through the whole thing, and I posted it to just annoy you. And you send me a text message and go, I really like it. I think you should keep it.
Oh, well, hey.
You ruined it.
I know. Totally disarmed you.
Yeah, I was like, oh, well, this is not fun. Jesus.
Well, listen. I want to, again, quickly thank, there's about 40 of you in the stream right now. Do me a favor, guys, if you could hit that like button, just so we could get some equilibrium. At 4 o'clock, those of you that are in the chat, we are going to be discussing, at 4 p.m., I have a video that's dropping about, and some of you may see it in my stream, me giving 2 middle fingers, about silver pumpers. I've talked about this many times since I've had the channel. Hey, C-Rod. And I'm going to talk about it again because off of the air, offline, DOA, myself, and a handful of other guys that we hang out with, we have been talking about this quite a bit. And it's, in my opinion, it's just annoying. And it's annoying, and it's, God. I just feel like the people that really believe in this moonshot stuff, dare I say they're kind of dumb?
What are my rules of engagement?
I mean, look, you do you. I know.
No, I don't want to cost you $7,000. Yeah. Well, I don't want to cost you $7,000 in lost ad revenue. Tide doesn't want to advertise with you anymore.
We're going to thank you, Northern Coins. Tickled that like button. What am I going to get? Like $23 of ad revenue for this video?
Well, I'm on it, so it might get to 40.
I think you're right.
What's up, C-Rod? What's up, my brother?
I think you will.
This has been an epic.
Just be you. Yeah.
It's been epically delusional.
Yes.
What is delusional is the most polite way to put.
I used that word in my video. Continue.
Did you?
Yep. Keep going.
I'm trying, but man, great minds think alike, I guess. Epically delusional is what you need to label all of these guys, and I say all these guys, these YouTubers mainly, who are producing content and pushing the pump.
Yeah.
And they have not only no business doing it, but they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
I agree.
They have no clue. They're not even in the same hemisphere.
Yeah.
They're nowhere in the arena
of
being powerful enough, wealthy enough, stacked enough.
Yep.
I mean, they're literally the to the moon, buy the dip,
horse crap, all of that.
All of it's horse shit.
Yep.
Buy the dip.
Yep.
What dip?
I know.
It's got to stay 3 weeks, 4 weeks low.
Minimum, because it's gonna take. I mean, it's got to take a lot of time in order for the equilibrium. Because you got to think about it this way too, right? Right now we have spot at $26.50. Okay, you have to figure that the bullion dealers are buying their silver for, slightly above that. They're buying it above that, right? Yeah. And so their cost is more expensive, which means the premium has to be more expensive. And in order for them to start bringing those prices down, the spot price has to come down significantly, where they could buy their silver significantly lower to bring their original purchase price down.
Replacement cost.
Yeah.
If I buy everything at $27 and spot goes to 25, I can't sell everything at 25 to appease you.
Yep.
Because I can't replace it for what I just sold it for.
Exactly right.
So you're going out of business.
Yeah, and you can't. And there's the only people that can weather that sort of storm would be. Oh, I mean, it's hard to even find anybody. Maybe like I know that there's like a couple coin shops that kind of do try to keep their prices in line with the spot price, and if they're used to having their Eagles $5 over spot, they're going to try to honor that. But that they can't really.
It's a dying breed.
It is a dying breed.
You know who it is? It's the
80-year-old,
son.
yes.
Yeah, it's the son who's running the shop,
yes.
whose daddy and grandpa bought the building in 1964.
Yep. Exactly.
And they still got wood paneling, and they sell shotguns on the weekends.
Yep.
And
smells like mothballs.
Yeah, nothing against them.
Got a guy named Joe in the back eating a sandwich.
When the labels on the jewelry in the cabinet are yellow, it's because they've been there for longer than a year.
That's true.
It's like but no, there's no shame in that. They bought at the right price. They can hold at the right price.
Right.
That's the benefit proposition for these guys. But I'm talking these social media guys. Yeah. They get on the internet and they tell dandelions, they tell newbies, they tell people ignorant. They tell all these people what they should be doing with their money, like they're going to be rich.
Yep. It's a problem.
It's delusional.
Yes, it's delusional. And I'm curious. There are some that really believe it. There are some people, like, I'll see the angry comments. Believe me, just watch my video today. It's probably going to get more hate than I got when I talked about selling my Silver Eagles, which, by the way, let me point out, and I've said this before, you have to be selling your stuff off in waves on the way up. You don't want to be trying to time it all where you just dump it all at once, because you never know if you're going to get out of the position too early and it's going to take off. So I've said many times, just as if you were dollar cost average down, you got to sell off in waves on the way up. And so this, what was it, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I posted a video talking about selling some of my Silver Eagles. I had a whole bunch of people saying, you moron, do you see what's going on in the world today? Silver's gonna, explode, and COMEX this and all this other stuff. And now here we are, okay, a few days later, 5-6 days later, price of silver dropped about $1, which is significant considering what the price of silver is. And I sold at the right moment. These ball bags, though, they don't. And here's the other thing. And some of them are there to troll, right? They just want to talk. Some are jealous. Some are just trolls.
Oh.
But I sold at the right moment. And yes, right? Silver, who the hell knows? It could go up. But
dude, it's buy low. Buy low, sell high.
Yes.
It's that simple.
Yep.
And if I buy at 27, I need to sell at 28. If you bought at 25, you need to sell at 26. Everybody's different.
Exactly.
Whenever you get your foot in the door, that's the boundary that you got to play within.
Yep. And I doubled my money on them.
You double your money. Great. Same thing with the funny money, with crypto and the rest of it.
Yeah.
If you get in and get out, that's great. But there's a lot of assumptions being made. Assumption number one is that the second spot comes down, all of a sudden there's something to buy. Yeah. Hell no. Everybody I know tightens up.
Yep.
They all tighten up.
Yep.
Because they
can't lose the money on what they put
can't
into
lose it. So first of all, if you're going to buy the dip, who are you actually buying from? We've all seen it. Even Big Bullion puts a little love note on the website.
They say buy the dip, and they're trying to entice everybody to get on there, and then they have like
sold out.
The sold outs, and then they have like on sale, and they push you to buy some crappier product.
Oh, yeah, buy this instead of that. It's all a game. But instead of these influencers, let's call them that. Instead of them doing their job, that people have put their faith in, which is share the experience, tell the truth, and guide towards the light. If they did that rather than sell the bullshit, people would be way better off.
Yes.
These guys are talking like they're market makers.
Right. And they're not. And and on top of that too, I'm curious as to how much of it is just scare tactics in order to get the click, and how much of it do they actually believe.
Well, that's a good question, because let me tell you, if they made more money in silver or precious metals than they did on YouTube, they'd be saying the real shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's malarkey.
Yeah.
It's theoretical, hypothetical BS. It's like watching Mad Money and coming back with 5 talking points.
Yes.
It is absolutely disgusting. It's so transparent. You can see, Ray Charles can see how stupid.
Ray Charles, I thought you were going to say Stevie Wonder.
No, Ray Charles.
Either
I like
of them.
Ray Charles. I like Ray.
Either of them.
Yeah, but
all
of them.
And again, going back to the point about, okay, the moonshot BS is one issue. The problem I have with that, especially the recent stuff when they were talking about the short squeeze and the silver squeeze and all that other crap, people saying that, oh, it's gonna be $1,000 an ounce, and I'm like, what planet are you on? Number one, think about what that would do across so many industries. You've got silver in your medical stuff, you've got silver in solar panels, and silver in freaking electronics, and silver in automobiles. Like, if silver at your iPhones, like if silver went to $1,000 an ounce, think about what that would do to the cost of just the items that people are trying to buy. Number one. Number two, these other people that are saying like, oh, silver's going to hit $100, $400 an ounce, $1,000 an ounce. I'm like, and they're like, then that's when I'll sell. I'm like, okay, where are you going to find a person who would actually say to you, oh, you have a tube of Eagles at $1,000 each? Yes, please. I will buy those from you, you morons. And then like, and coin shops, like, you're going to walk into a coin shop with 3 tubes of Eagles and be like, yeah, can I have $60,000 please for my 3 tubes of Eagles? You idiots.
I don't even know if you could validly argue, because it's so crazy. Look, I'm not upset that somebody's got dreams and aspirations.
No, but it's also the fact that they don't have common frickin' sense.
Well, that's the bigger issue. That's the bigger issue is why are these social media influencers in the precious metal space, why are they not staying in their lane?
Because they get the clicks and they get the views.
They get the clicks and the views. Yeah. By who?
Well, by people that are new, people that don't really. So you get either the new people who don't understand. Like, if you imagine you're a new stacker, and I know you're newer to stacking. You're not new to precious metals. You're not new to the high end ornate.
I'm new to the social media aspect.
But you're new to this, right? To this community. You're a newer member to the community, but it's not your first rodeo. You understand economics. You understand business and all this other crap. But as a new stacker, like if I rewind and go back like 3 years when I was new and I was looking at YouTube and learning about it, and I'm seeing like the time to buy silver is now, but you might actually believe it, and you see enough channels with the talking hands and stuff talking about it, and you might start believing some of it. And so I've been one of those who tries my best to at least speak truthfully. And I never make price predictions ever on this channel. I never make predictions. I've had a couple people on here. I've had Chris Vermeulen, who's a technical trader. I've had him on here making price predictions. I don't make the price predictions. If anything, I talk stuff down.
What good? I'm going to interrupt because that's important. What good does that do anyway? Price predictions? Who gives a shit?
Well,
99% of the people within this community don't have enough of a stack or a big enough checkbook to know even what to do with that information.
That's true.
They just don't.
Well, you know what it is though, too, right? Some of those people that make those price predictions are like a Mike Maloney, gold, silver. You have Kitco.
EFTs.
Yes, they're selling their EFTs. They're also selling their physical stuff, right? So it's in their best interest to try to peddle their scare tactics and whatnot. And then 2 is 1 is here. Hey, what's up, 2 is 1? Good to see you.
Gary in the house.
Gary. Hey, Megan Mills. How are you? Good to see you.
Gary's here to make sure. That we.
Starting trouble.
I know he's starting shit. He's here to make sure that we're calling him out. And again, I'm gonna say this: like, $1,000 an ounce, none of that stuff matters when nobody here, you, me, all of us combined, don't have enough to manipulate market. It's a fart in the wind. Yeah, you're talking about 1,400 tons makes a difference in market availability. Do you think Apple is building iPhones because they're running on a shoestring silver budget? No.
Yeah.
These guys have warehouses stocked full of this stuff. And I don't mean Apple, but the manufacturers. There is so many dominoes that have to fall for it to have any type of impact.
Yeah.
What these guys should be doing is teaching everyday people how to make extraordinary deals.
Yeah.
Not to live on a wing and a prayer.
Yeah. And that's the other thing, too. People get excited. They do find it to be one of their ticket outs, like you were saying, or their lottery ticket and what have you. And in terms of like getting like any sort of like epic deals, trying to make us all get out of silver, says Retro Television. Oh, no, I'm not trying to make you get out of silver. Believe me. I mean, I sell silver. And I do it for my side business, but
Retro, this is far from it. What we're actually doing is defending the community, the real community, the boots on the ground.
Yeah.
Because Big Silver is not us.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Is the misconception that the 4 buffaloes you've got, and the 3 maples, and the 6 black Bart rounds, and a couple of hand pours from your neighbor. That is not making
your
the
neighbor
market.
Jeff down the street.
Yeah, Jeff melted down some bullshit.
Jeff Silver Stacker.
Yeah. Jeff Sweet and Sexy Silver Pours.com .net /Shopify. Look, this is in defense of the business. It's in defense of the industry. It's the little guys have an opportunity. Whether you've got 10 ounces or 100 ounces, you have an opportunity to make an extraordinary amount of money. Mm-hmm. If you don't fall prey to the bullshit. Mm-hmm. Clicks or not, you watching YouTube videos only gets you so far.
Yeah.
You know, I was joking with you the other day. You made a video about taxes. Dude, I'm not going to YouTube to learn about my tax problems.
No.
Right? You're doing it for content, for educational purposes, and to share what your experience and your thoughts are. But if you're worth your salt and you've got a business and you've got money and you've got if you've got an issue where you're actually filing taxes and not just hitting up TurboTax, bro, you need to have an expert looking at it. Right?
I had, what prompted that video actually was somebody had either DM'd or posted a comment on one of my videos asking to do a video talking about capital gains tax as it relates to precious metals. I think it might have been Clutch in here. I can't recall exactly who it was. So let's see. Don't forget to hit the like. Oh, thank you, Lucy Stacks. So going back to the individual earlier who was saying, why are you guys trying to make us get out of silver? That's not the intent. It's really calling out the people that are really kind of pumping the price of silver and saying silver's going to go to the moon.
They're skewing silver.
Skewing silver, and they're buying dips, and there's a few channels in particular that are really notorious with this who I like to keep the names out of it. But there are a few channels in particular that are definitely pumping silver. And, I do think that people should own silver. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. Like I said, I have silver. I buy it. If it's at a low enough price, if the price comes down, I'll stack more again. Like if we see spot price come back down to the $15 range and Eagles are selling back for like the $18, $19 a piece, I will start stacking them again. Right now, go ahead.
No, but to that point, that's the salient decision and advice of a smaller, a stacker, not market makers.
Yeah.
What did we just come off of? In March, it was 34 an ounce. 35, 37 an ounce, and now it's back down to 27, 26.
No,
if it goes to,
it was like around 30.
31.
Possibly.
But with
I
premiums,
think it was like,
with premiums.
Oh, premiums? No, premiums. It was up to like just the other day. I filmed that, recorded that video. It was for like $41, $42.
But that's the real cost. It doesn't matter what spot is. Honestly, it doesn't matter.
Correct.
You're gonna walk into a store and say, "Give it to me at spot." They're gonna shoot you.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
So spot is irrelevant to us.
Yes.
It's what is market availability. What is the premium? What do you have to pay?
Yes. And Minted AG just said $46 for an eagle at his LCS.
There you go. And it was $48 just, 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
When they had that Sunday shocker.
Yeah.
The shocker Sunday where they thought they were gonna run the Robin Hood type deal or whatever they called it. Silver squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
$48 on Monday and Tuesday, $48.50, $49 for a Silver Eagle. The point is that is a small stacker running and operating on some idea that you're going to buy all this stuff at spot is absolutely insane.
Yep.
Not going to get it at spot.
Nope.
Unless you're picking up scrap and refining it yourself, in which case it's not spot. You still have to pay to do it all. But if you make decisions based on what you actually have access to, you can make some solid money.
Yes.
And that's what people should be doing.
Yep. And go on.
If we had $40 with premium, 41 an ounce with premium, and spot goes down to 15, we're probably still going to see $20 ounces.
That's the other thing. When people say in here, and let's go to the dip thing. Okay? Because here's the thing. If I were somebody that were in my 70s, let's say, retired, I'd be all about the price of silver and gold going up and the pumpers, because I would want to be cashing out then as like a supplement to retirement. Right now, being that I'm fairly youngish, I've got a ways to go. So I want the prices to stay low so I can continue to buy it low. A lot of people say buy the dip. They'll post on Instagram the prices of spot dropping, and they'll say, "Did you buy the dip?" And they'll have a picture of like their gold eagle, and yes, and you see the you see the lines going down, and they're like, "Are you buying the dip?" And people will post like, how? Like, I want to know where these shops are that they're buying these dips. Because in order for there to be, and I've said this before, and you were saying it earlier, in order for there to be these quote-unquote dips, the price has to stay low for a significant period of time, and not just weeks. We're talking months.
For the people who hold to realize they're not coming out of the shadow tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be that long. And let me give you a real world example on Silver Squeeze Sunday.
What's up, Richard?
I called bullshit, but I fell prey to it. On Sunday at 9 a.m., I got into this mental position where I said, man, if something happens, I don't think I'm holding enough weight. And so the team and I went out after it. Yeah. And we spent thousands of dollars picking up silver. Now, here's the deal. By definition, that was in a dip. But you know what?
But your prices weren't dips.
That's right. Prices were not dips. And I ended up paying $30 to $34, depending on what it was, per ounce to stack hundreds of ounces so that I could be ready to hold. And I said, if nothing happens, at least I have it. I won't be chasing a dip again.
Yes.
But there's no dip.
No.
We don't get the benefit of dip.
Nope.
If we're going to a refining facility and said, hey, here's a $10 million check, that might be a tick on an elephant's ass.
Yeah.
But that's not market shake.
No. And you think about two guys like a coin shop and everything, like if somebody, a lot of times, like I'll go to my coin shop and there's people that will walk in there, don't know anything about silver or gold, and they walk in there, they're like, oh yeah, this was my father's, and they come in with like a shoebox full of coins, and then a coin shop, not just mine, but coin shops in general, they'll be like, okay, well, spot is X. We'll give you spot, or maybe even sometimes they'll offer just below spot.
Mm-hmm.
But then somebody coming in, they'll say, oh, well, this is the price online. Like, look at JM, look at Atmex. You know, I could be in at the same price. So they're buying at around spot, some of these businesses, and they're going to charge the premiums that are in line with what's online. Maybe a little bit below to kind of entice the person to buy. But in order, again, guys, for you to be able to buy these dips, it's got to be
find
just
the
a long, exactly. It's got to be like a 3 to 4 month sustained, steady drop in prices. The bullion dealers have to be selling through their inventory. And then as those spot prices drop and the bullion dealers are buying in, then they can start lowering the prices of their inventory and so on and so forth. So
there's so many dominoes, like we said,
yes.
Right? So many dominoes have to fall in the right order to continue the chain reaction. Right now, the best you can hope for is somebody who overspent. The market starts coming down. They get scared. They bail, saying, I'd rather take a $2 an ounce loss than a $10 an ounce loss. Mm-hmm. That's where you get to buy the dip. Mm-hmm. Finding a guy who says, I've got a tube of Eagles right here, and instead of asking $38, I'm going to take $35.
Yeah.
That's buying the dip.
Yeah.
But how many people in this room actually will buy this tube of Eagles at 35?
Right.
I mean, let's face it. It's not just finding the dip and, quote, buying the dip. It's understanding that sometimes you got to wait months for that dip. And then are you financially, fiscally prepared to purchase when that deal comes out in front of you?
Right. And that's the other thing. And I want to point out, a lot of times you post all the time really good deals for Metals Merchant on your Instagram profile. And I'm always like, God damn it. Like, yeah. I wish I had a little bit. And I'm always saying, have cash in order to buy, take advantage of different opportunities. And then
when you see a good deal, got to have that cash.
Yes. Yep. Dude, Lucy says stacking Stormtrooper can type and carry on a conversation. Skills. Yeah. I mean, I can multitask sometimes. Lucy, how I'm doing this is like I'm typing with my feet. I'm talking, sitting back and typing with my feet. Very talented individual. And I'll say since last year, I've been buying gold. I've been stacking gold and my tastes have changed. It used to be silver and I used to view gold as being too expensive. And now gold, I just posted that video yesterday where right now, if you buy 1 ounce gold eagle, you're going to be spending about 10.5%, 10% of a premium over spot. Whereas a silver eagle, you're spending 51% premium over spot. It's crazy.
Well, look, I think gold and everybody's got their own style, right? But we all know that premiums are much tighter. Margins are much, much tighter on gold. So gold to me is the ultimate preservation of wealth vehicle. It's one of those things where if you find you owe $20,000 in taxes, you go buy some gold, and now you don't owe it. You convert it, right? Gold serves a very specific purpose in a true financial plan. It serves a very important purpose. For a stacker, that's a kitschy, cute word for stacking gold. You don't stack gold. What you're doing with silver,
I would like
to. I know like conceptually. Vert builds buildings out of it. But it's not stacking truly. I guess it is depending on your version of it. But with gold, it's preservation, conservation of wealth. With silver, there's a huge opportunity to profiteer, which is why it's there. It's what it's there to do. There's no huge swings in gold. None. No. And I know everybody's crying about, gold is under 1,800. So what?
Yeah. I buy it because it's steady.
Yeah, so what? It's under 1,700 or it's under $1,800. Does that change how much money's in your bank account?
Right.
Does that change your ability to purchase? If you were $100 away from purchasing gold and it was make it or break it, you shouldn't be buying gold. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just that simple. With silver, though, you can buy a piece today. sit on it without costing you an arm and a leg, without putting your house up for risk, without missing the light bill or missing the cell phone bill.
Right.
And in a month, you could sell it for a profit. If you do that at scale, you can make some nice money.
Yes. Yep.
Very nice money.
And I've tried, you know, I tell people that my angle for this channel kind of morphed into this, you know, buyer reseller type of angle. Like, yeah, I talk about the stacking, but I do talk about my experiences with buying and selling. And, you know, you are starting to also see the same. You're just buying at a much higher level than me, right? I'm doing my week to week stuff. You're buying, you're like, hey, look, I got 40 tons of the Scottsdale stackers in. You want to buy a tombstone off of me? One of these tombstone silver bricks?
Well, but that's exactly what it's the same exact model, okay? So for us, we walk around, we know we have cash. And the goal in walking around is not to call ourselves stackers, not to be rich. The goal is to find a deal, okay? And having someone with a lot of cash is very rare. A lot of cash who's willing to just spend it.
Yeah.
It is rare.
Yep.
So what we do at Metal Merchant is we find that void.
Yeah.
Where a guy like Stormy says, I've got 20 grand worth of silver in my safe. I'm not doing auctions anymore. I'm getting out. How do I bail out without going and losing 60% at the local coin shop or the pawn joint? Right. That's where I come in.
Right.
Give me a good deal and I'll give you the cash and solve your problems right now today. Now I take that deal. I take all that silver I just bought for 10% under, and I wait for spot to move. I wait for the market to move. That's it. Premiums can go up, spot can say the same. Premiums can go down, spot can say the same. I have to look at the market, not just Kitco. Mm-hmm. And there's a time and a place to sell. I mean, this past weekend, we were looking at $390 for some 10-ounce bars. And by the time Monday afternoon rolled around, like 12 hours later, we were sitting at 350, 340. Completely different, just within a few hours. But you know what? We had the margin in there to do it.
Lucy Stacks just asked if I'm one of the people behind Metals Merchant. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just friends with them.
He's a friend of the company. He's a friend of the owners. And he occasionally sends me nudes when I'm in a bad mood.
Every once in a while, I got to keep you happy. You know,
like I don't want to buy your 10-ounce bar, but take a look at this.
You're like, no, please.
No. I'll give you a coupon. You want a coupon?
By the way, those of you that are just popping on now, we still have like 65 people in here. This man in the coach vest. No, not you. Yes, Lucy. Yes, this is one of the DOA is one of the dudes behind Metals Merchant. 4 o'clock today, I am premiering a quick 8-minute video pretty much about the topic that we're talking about right now. A little bit more detail, talking about pricing and stuff. And I think curse on it. I think it's one of the few.
No.
It's like a PG curse.
Oh, like poop? Ass?
Yeah.
You said ass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I even say ball bag on it.
Well,
that's like one of my favorite terms.
Ball bag? Yeah, you do like that.
Yeah, like you effing ball bag.
You do like that a lot.
Oh man. And then tomorrow I do have the auction to clear, because I saw people saying, wait, is this the auction? No. Tomorrow 6 p.m. is the auction.
Wait, fitting. Are you going to sell the dip?
Yeah, right.
Are you going to sell the dip?
I am going to sell the dip. I'm going to sell that dip.
Today, everybody, instead of paying $98,
yeah, you're gonna pay 93.
Yeah, this generic Sunshine Mint round.
Yeah, half ounce.
Half ounce.
Lucy Stack says she made her first purchase from Metal Merchant the other day.
Did she?
Look at that. One of your patrons right there.
Well, Lucy, thank you. Look, I'm going to give you a shout out. I can't really read the comments, actually, because it makes me look way over in the other direction, and I think that's weird. But Lucy, thank you for your business and your support. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. We're doing our very damnedest to get you guys some really good deals and the best customer service that we can deliver. So thank you.
And thank you. Go ahead.
I was going to plug themetalmerchant.com. Join our buyers list. We are about to start actually publishing to that damn thing.
Ooh,
We've got
boy.
we got a few thousand people on that list, so it's going to be pretty bomb when it goes off. But themetalmerchant.com, there's a buyers list sign up. We'd appreciate it. Thank you for letting me plug that, Stormy.
Of course,
without paying you.
Yeah, I've been talking about it.
without paying you or forcing me to buy something at the auction tomorrow.
Yeah, no, you don't need to worry about that. We're affiliated gang members with the magenta and teal.
Wait, what are the signs going to be?
An upside down M.
Oh, how do you do FYPM?
I can't. Oh, sheesh.
F.
That's like a different level.
F me. P me.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're gonna have to figure it out.
FYPM. Go ahead.
Probably just got us demonetized for throwing at gang signs.
Oh, possibly, or you could have just been doing your impersonation of a T-Rex. Yeah. There you go. What was I gonna say to you? The recent stuff with Bitcoin and everything, that's got me. You've been telling me all along, sell it, get out of that crap, get out of it.
Yeah.
Right now I'm still up like $2,300, right, which is up. I'm up like 40-50% just about.
It's great.
And I am debating on getting rid of it.
I just can't stand. It makes my stomach turn when somebody can send out a tweet and manipulate a market.
I know. Elon Musk, the stupid idiot too. Elon. Oh, okay, he's not stupid, but
he doesn't care about money. That's why he can say it.
Yep. And he was saying how his own company was overpriced and overvalued, and then I saw the price go from $890 per share drop down to $675, and that's when I sold it. I had it at $440 a share, so I sold it. Made a handful of money, but still.
Look, but the rearview mirror is always clearer than the windshield. Okay?
Yeah, that's true. I just don't want to go ahead.
In everything in life, Storm, everything in life, the rearview mirror is clearer than the windshield. If you get in, you get out, you still got your skin, and you made some money, then there ain't nothing to cry about.
My wife was telling me to stay. She was actually telling me keep the Bitcoin and don't sell it. She's like, you're supposed to just buy that and hold it. But I'm like, yeah, but even if I take out my initial investment, then I'm not losing any money. Then the money that's sitting in there is just free Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's like the strategy that professional gamblers play the same strategy. They take a certain amount of money, they go to the casino. If they win, they withdraw their initial investment, put it back in the pocket, and they gamble on the house.
That's what I'm doing now.
If they run out of money, they come. If they run out of money, they come back, and they play again another day when they're ready. They start fresh. But gamble on house money, that's fine.
I'm doing it right now. I'm chickening out live right now.
My man. Yeah.
I might even make it around $4,000. Like just my initial was like 3,600.
Now that you're cash heavy.
Hold on. Oh, I never said I'm cash heavy. I just took my car.
I think you should buy the dip, Storm.
I just took my car to the garage, which Yeah. And then I just my wife's. Let's see.
You literally drive shit until the wheels fall off. Literally.
I don't want to.
You called me and you're like, there's something shaking on the car.
Oh, well, that's true.
The wheel's about to fall off.
Wait, how the hell do I even sell this stupid Bitcoin?
Yeah.
I can't even sell it.
It's like,
I'm like an old person trying to use...
It's like the cancel button on Netflix. It doesn't exist.
Do you know what sucks is... I can't even... You keep talking because now I'm trying to figure this out. I'm like, how do I... Let's see.
Always has a plan now that you're cash heavy. Yeah, you're right, Ted Jones. You're right. I harass them constantly about deals. I harass the group constantly. I'm always posting really good deals. And one of the things I'll say is about our deals that we do post is that we're not worried about spot, and we're less worried about popularity contests. We look at the entire market span before we make our deals happen. And so it's probably something, even if you're not a buyer, just keep an eye on our deals for that reason alone. It's really good insight when you look at it. Sort of like the old trick they say in real estate. If they start building McDonald's, or they start building a Walmart, buy land. They spend millions and millions and millions of dollars every year trying to determine where the populations are growing so that they could be first to market for cheaper. So when you see a Walmart pop up or a McDonald's start to pop up, you know that they're anticipating some area growth. So if you're in real estate or you're a developer, you go buy land in that area. The same thing applies with metals. When you start seeing people shake, when you start seeing certain deals come up, when you start seeing movements, document that stuff, study it, become a professional, study it. It can mean hundreds of thousands of dollars to you. We have a friend of ours. I'm not going to name him to keep him quiet.
Is he a friend of ours like you and me, or
yes,
you mean you and your... Oh, okay.
Ours, all of us.
Okay. The crew.
The crew.
The FYPM crew.
Yes, FYPM crew. In like a 9-day spread, he made over $200,000.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know.
It's not me.
It's not you.
I wish it was me.
Because you won't buy the dip, goddammit.
I know.
I'm
going. Here I go. Silver Britches selling right now. 0.088 Bitcoin, a little over $4,000. You know what kills me? The Coinbase fees.
How much is that?
On this transaction is $61, but they get you when you buy and they get you when you sell.
Darth said he's going back to playing with his Oculus. I'm not
he's
sure.
He's like, I can't take any more of this. Enough of these guys. Who's gonna buy this war nickel? Come on, guys. This is a great war nickel. $4.
Come on.
I'm gonna use my purple belt jujitsu, and I'm gonna choke you.
Britches is calling you an idiot.
I sold it.
Hey, you got to do what you're comfortable with, right?
I'm comfortable playing with house money now, and I don't like having any credit card debt. So, that's what I'm doing.
Never sell your Bitcoin, boy.
Just did.
Yeah, look.
Brett just saying, you idiot.
JW, McDonald's is a cult. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Never sell your Bitcoin. This guy's an interesting one.
JW is interesting. I can't find anything about Metal Merchant. It says Edge Distribution. Randy goes SMH. Well, now I'm playing with house money. If it drops further, go on, DOA.
No, go ahead. I'm curious how themetalmerchant.com doesn't pull up. I'm gonna put a link in.
I would like to know.
What did you say?
I would like to know why it's not pulling up.
It says themetalmerchant.com. It works fine.
They don't know how to type it.
I just put it in the box. The boxy box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Come on now.
And then it's another $60 if I want it instantly. So $120 in fees. I don't want to sit and wait for 1 to 3 days.
No, because that's when they move to Tahiti.
It's It's my money, and I want
it now.
Withdrawal now. Boom, boom, and it's not letting me.
Jay Reese. Darth says, for anyone who's heard my voice, was that an accurate impression?
Jonathan Reese said it's pretty darn accurate.
Yeah.
Thank you, Reese. I do decent voices. I just have to spend enough time with people, and I can pick up stuff. JOAT says I'll never sell because I never bought it.
JW, that's exactly what he's doing right now. He's taking his original out and he's buying back in with the profit. He's playing with house money. That's exactly what he's doing. I'll never sell BTC. I just bought in. I just don't believe in it. I'm more a caveman stacking hot. You know, I lost about $500,000 on Bitcoin.
Yeah. And that to be honest with you, your story, I picture like a little mini version of you sitting on my shoulder being like, sell it, you idiot.
Yeah. Well, people want to accuse me of being stupid or making a bad investment. I assure you, I'm none of those things. We've all made mistakes, but the reality is that these things are popping up daily. They just like new one popping up. Boom. No, it's just highly unregulated. It just makes me uncomfortable. It just makes me uncomfortable, but you know what? To each their own. If I had an extra pile of money, I'd give it to Britches and Ninja.
What? No, wait. I'm first in line. What the
what
are you talking about?
I'm sure I'm going to be loaning you the money, so let's just give it to him in one fell. Let's just give it to him in one fell swoop. God damn you.
Darth Stacker's like, you're all dead to me now.
Darth, you stopped calling after we didn't buy you breakfast. I've never made a mistake.
Shady McGravy, what's going on, buddy? Shady McGravy. 63 people still hanging out here.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Crazy
they haven't
times.
kicked us off yet.
I do feel I got to tell you right now, the that feeling of like I got to pull my money out, or it's gone now.
You feel your
feel
anxiety's gone? Yeah.
Yeah, because my money is. I took a little back. I took like $500 profit, and I left in the tiny little.
Your margin. That's good.
$1,400 in there.
Yeah, look, it's there. If
Yeah.
if it vanishes tomorrow, you can't say it was the house note.
Lucy Stack says you guys are fun to listen to.
Aw, thanks, Lucy.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And
Anyone know who's gold fractional eagles in stock? I don't.
I do.
Who?
I
You.
do.
You. Merchant does.
Tampa Bay Stacker. I've got a couple rolls of 10th ounce eagles. I don't
Can
really
I ask
do
you? Oh, you don't want to reveal your price?
I don't know it offhand,
Oh, okay.
to be honest. We have so much shit floating around. I don't know what it is, so I don't want to be inaccurate.
Roger S says, look what he's talking about. New Orleans, one of his favorite cities. We were just talking about that yesterday, talking about how haunted New Orleans is.
Wait, Darth is. Wait, hold on. I think Darth is saying something. Let's see, Darth. Darth is coming to meet me in New Orleans in a few weeks.
How far are you from New Orleans? Like a half hour?
45 minutes to an hour.
He's gonna buy you breakfast. Is that worth your trip into New Orleans?
I don't know. Let's see how dirty his knees can get.
Oh, does he have to wear the Darth mask?
No, God, that's gonna hurt.
God.
No, I can't wait. I can't wait to see him and his wife. They're coming down to hang out for a couple of days. We're gonna have a good old time, and I'm gonna have a hell of a good time, Darth. You're gonna earn that. You're gonna earn that war nickel, son.
Oh. Can I? The job's done. Can I have my war nickel now?
I need to suck on a penny to get the taste out of my.
Oh God. Flippin' A. Where is this?
Crystal burgers for breakfast.
This
Darth,
Darth,
let me tell you something. The Crystal Burger on Bourbon Street, bro, all day, son. All day.
I've never had that.
Crystal Burger, it's like a tasty White Castle. You know what a White Castle is?
Of course I do. There's one about 15 minutes from me, believe it or not. It's like the only one like anywhere near here. It's like it doesn't belong. Go on.
Okay, well, this one doesn't belong either. It's on Bourbon Street, and the best time is to go spend about $100 at this place. Keeping in mind, burgers are like 30 cents. Mm-hmm. So you spend $100 at 4 in the morning, and you crawl back to the hotel room, and you just pig out. It is oh, dude, it is amazing. It's so gluttonous. It's so gluttonous.
It's the greatest feeling. Oh. Like you just want to rub the French fries all over your face.
Yes.
Like
sprinkle some more sugar.
Yeah. The what do you call it? The paper bag is like sopping with like grease.
Mm-hmm.
Just rub that all over your body.
Man, it is so good, and it's so good that like 3 hours later, when you're still not hungry again, you go eat a cold one.
Yeah. Oh, those are the great moments of life.
Thanks, Starbucks Jeff. Appreciate it, brother.
So, we have about 2 minutes. And then I'm going to hop off of here because I have that premiere that is going on at 4.
Do you have to do a premiere?
What's up? What's that, bud?
Do you have to do a premiere?
Yeah, it's premiering.
That's another side joke. It's another inside joke, folks. I bitch every time somebody does a premiere.
It's premiering. I haven't done a premiere in like 4 days. Get to the hopper.
Yeah, get to the hopper.
I have no, just because this is like the only one that I've had like any sort of like almost like a controversial kind of thumbnail. It's something that I've been toying around with for like 6 months, and Bridges like, don't do that. Me giving
for Christ's sake, this is controversial, and you spent 6 months thinking about it.
No, it's not that I've been thinking about it. I've had it, and Bridges is like, don't do that. He's like, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, he does that. He does that porn voice.
Like, I wouldn't do that, Storm.
Like,
I mean, you really want to contemplate and consider this. I would
not be selling that right now.
I would call. I would ask Darth. There's There's just
You
no
don't
way.
do it as good as me.
I
He goes like this.
know.
He goes like this. He goes, you know, this is why I'm buying silver.
Yes, that's it. You got it.
Guys, to me, this is the time to be buying your silver. You got to be buying your silver right now. And when people are asking me, I'm buying the gold. I'm not buying the silver. I'm buying gold. I like to hold my gold. That's
And then I say, Britches, you want to buy some gold? And he's like, no, I don't buy your bougie ass gold.
I know.
This is the. Lucy wants a sticker.
Lucy, email me your address.
She does. You know what?
What?
Nobody asked for stickers, but I got these bomb ass patches.
Those are really good, though.
Didn't I send you some?
Yeah, you sent me one of them.
These good. I thought I sent you more.
No, you sent me one.
Oh wow! I must have decided
You
to
were
make some
angry.
money.
You were angry.
No, I don't get angry with you.
Those are high quality.
These
Like,
are really
like
nice.
super high quality. When you told me that you got those, I'm like, you better not be just sending those out to people. Those looked like they were expensive.
They were expensive, but sending them out was what the original goal was. And I went on Instagram and showed them off, and then like 40 people were like, "I'll buy it. Send me one." I'm like, really? Who knew? Who knew?
Lucy, you can reach me through my site. And Clutchman said, that a deadhead patch? No, it's not a deadhead patch. It's a skull with a crown on it with the gold tooth.
It's my logo. It's my brand. If Stormy would ever share the glory and put my logo on these dual lives, one day he will do it. One day I will get you to. One day. I get you all these views.
Look at all the views coming in from DOA.
I know. None.
It's all right.
They come to
you-
watch me cuss on your channel. That's
That's
what
true. I've said before, I'll say it again. Once you start getting that channel of yours moving along in video content posted, you're gonna blow up, dude. It's got to get on it.
But you know, I really enjoy just rating you guys' channels instead.
Yeah, but wouldn't you like
just
to
so much fun.
bask in the glory of having people come flock to see you on
I
your
make-
platform?
I make my wife play a trumpet like I'm a cherub angel walking through gates of heaven when I come home. I
Hear
feel
ye, hear ye.
yeah. Do-do-do.
Yeah. Your daughter's throwing rose petals at your feet.
Yeah. I don't need a
Then
YouTube
it is
channel.
settled. From this day forth, anybody throws roses at my son's feet must answer to me.
Off with the head.
I can't wait for Coming to America to come out.
Oh, that's
Couple
gonna be
weeks.
good.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good. Okay,
So,
look, we're past your timeline.
Yeah, let's we're gonna wrap this DOA. I'll text with you later on, buddy. Always fun to have you on here, and all of you who just happen to pop in here, off the hip, I appreciate you. And guys, I will see you on the premiere. It's going to drop in about 8 minutes. I'm gonna head over there. Thanks again, DOA, and I'll catch up with you later on.
Truffle, that was for you. You said blast a cloud. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it, Storm. I'll catch you later, brother. Thank
All
you
right,
very
buddy.
much.
Long live the